Hello, gamers of the Game Report. This is play-mc.com. This is a faction server that we've been playing on. This is week-old footage. This is, you can see on the right, the TNT grace period is 6 days, 14 hours. TNT, by this time, while you're watching this video, it's already enabled. So I'm going to give you fair warning, this is the beginning of the server. So what you guys see here is me using my typical client, because it's on a 1.8.9 server. Beautiful. And we have, we're outlining, we just went 3 chunks worth of this white stained clay. So on the server we have gen bucket. So we gen bucket in our 3x3 chunk base real quick. Since it's grace period, we simply just made a nice white stained clay base that will remove later and replace with a real base. But for now, we did white stained clay to start out the server because this was unique. I haven't seen this. So I went and go, oh, did I do 2 chunks or 3 chunks? So I do all this. Let's just keep going. Okay, we got 3 chunks, boom. When I do the roof, I'm actually going to skip by this part because it's super, it kind of lags, to be honest. So I'm just going to quickly skip. I'd misclick a few times, but I get it all done. You get over here, boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy. I get to the bottom, I clean it up a little bit. We're just skipping through because who cares? Genning in the walls, I got to get this done. This is what it looked like on the inside. Ooh. We have my death points from when that dickhead killed me when I was making sugarcane. So you guys don't know, but I made a automatic sugarcane farm that was against the rules, and I made a mistake, and I didn't know that it was against the rules, and so I actually got banned for 3 hours. That's why we're starting so late, and yeah, Kane ended up making money for me while I was banned. So you guys can thank Kane. But yeah, we find out the base, I make a floor just to start it off so people won't come through like a random hole in the ground. We have all these spawners from our voting. So this is what I come back to after my ban. We have all those spawners. I start setting stuff up. I set up some chests for us. Look at that. And then we found out that, so out here, I'll show you. We had our chests of stuff. So I box it up so it's safe while I'm transporting, so I can put items into my inventory and not have to freak out. And we transport it all to the new base. It's great. This is where we decided we needed an XP farm. So we had spawners from when we voted. We had some zombie spawners. We also had money. Zombie spawners are really cheap on this server. They're only 25k. So I ended up making a mob grinder, as you can see, out of stone, and then put it all the water in, put the sign, and it was good to go. So as soon as we needed, I put the spawners in, and we were getting XP. And you'll notice I had no levels, and this is how quickly we started to get level 17. Was I didn't wait that long, and then beautiful. So this is a little bit after what we just did. I AFK'd for a little bit, came back. Now we have Daz and Kane, and we're all chilling. And here I decide to make a silverfish spawner. This is the silverfish grinder. So underneath our floor, I ended up putting 5 silverfish spawners that we got from voting, and I put the cow spawners on the auction house. We got really lucky, by the way, from voting. It was insane. So we got silverfish spawners here, and they just drop down. And the trick was they drop to the bottom. You see, we get diamonds. One death was 5,600 diamonds. I realized that 5 silverfish spawners would make 19 million a day. So those 5 would make 19 million a day. So I make a new floor for that to drop onto. I make it too thick just in case e-pro glitching was a thing. I collect the diamonds, sell them, make tons of money. I start sitting here just collecting money, start saving up money. Look how fast I'm getting money now. Silverfish spawners are 10 million each on the server, and 5 of them make 19 million a day. So it's 38% return on investment with silverfish spawners every day. You have them up. So it's insane. So here I just AFK for a bit to get hoppers, and I'll come back when we have that. So after AFKing for a bit, promoting my alts, I sell my diamonds. I'm at $100,408 under Gen Bucket. There is a mob hopper for 100k, and so I was like, yes, please, let's go. This is the game changer. So I go back to the top. I go, Daz, this mob hopper's so cool. Look at all the stuff I can filter. So I can filter out blaze rods and rotten flesh so it doesn't pick it up. Ew, rotten flesh. And now we're collecting the blaze rods from the blazes, and we bought more zombies and stuff for the farm. I use that just to put the chest down. I do a nice little setup. You see, spend some of the money, start storing it up. Now we have this nice selling place to store the diamonds and stuff and make money. We were doing real good. We'll come back with another clip. So this is where I started wanting to make a diamond set. So I start enchanting diamond armor, making prot 4, you know, going through it, making all the diamond 4 pieces, combining them together in anvils to make a god set, only to find out later that the god set I'm making is irrelevant because you need prot 6, because prot 6 is a god set. So yeah, we just move on from that. This is where we start realizing about custom enchants. So I'm talking to Daz. I'm like, dude, what about these custom enchants, man? We're getting tons of money. Ooh, let's put in some more spawners. We need more XP. So we put a lot of spawners in. I'll come back with when I start grinding XP. In case you guys didn't know, this is how it works. You can check your XP with /XP, and then you can do /enchanter, and there's these 3 different options: 5,000, 10,000, and 15,000, and then they store the different enchants, and the enchantment books don't have a success or fail rate, they just work. So you just have to get one of the book. And so when it says like Nibbles 1 in the chat, Nibbles 1 makes it so you have saturation, so you don't have to eat anymore. Poseidon 1 is water breathing, and you'll see like at this point I already start storing up a bunch of them. The reason I was grinding these uncommon ones is because you need to get grind 3. Grind 3 is how you get tons of like more XP from mobs. And so I do a bunch of grinding for a while. I'll come back later. So after I grinded a bunch, this is the next day after leaving our silverfishes up for the night, collecting the drops. You can see I made it to $10 million. You can see how I have all the recordings from our grease period. It's pretty cool. And so $10 million from the silverfish spawners within the night. It was really good. It's pretty much what I said. I enchanted all of my stuff. This is where I start talking to them about how I have more stuff for them, like extra stuff. This is the extras, also along with what Daz has. This is really good. He said he was grinding to make his own god set. In the end, me, Kane, and Daz all made god sets. It turns out that our first god set was only prot 4, so we ended up scrapping it and remaking one later. But once you have grind 3, you get so much experience, and now you can just get custom enchants off the auction house or buy XP off the auction house. That's also an option. From voting the second day, we got 10 more silverfish spawners, because some of the voting websites reset at midnight, not even the full 24 hours. And so we put down 10 more. And so we went from getting 19 million a day to a lot, a lot. But obviously I don't AFK 24/7. It was just as long as the Game Report 2 was on, which is a console client. We were making a lot of money. It was really good. Anyways, we continue on the next step. This is where I redid the hopper system so that I could store much more, because we were getting more and more silverfish. So I spent $1 million on hoppers. They were 20k each. I think it was worth the investment because I started to talk about how much the silverfish spawners that we had was going to fill it up. We also got a sell wand, so that was really convenient, and I could show off how good that was. But we won't do that yet. This was the moment I had realized I messed up. There was prot 6 on the server. We were like, 500,000, is that a lot for that? So I couldn't make up my mind. It was there for 500,000. We had $10 million again. I try to buy it. It's not there. Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. I was like, no, I missed it. Keep watching. Another helmet. Wait, I go up to the new helmet. Oh, more warlords, 650k each. Look at that. And then I'll buy. The guy never auctions the boots. I don't get boots. I still don't have boots to this day, just so you know. So we ended up custom enchanting this whole setup. This was one of the most satisfying things to do while trying to buy warlord boots. While AFKing, you come back, you get your sell wand. This is the first time I used this hopper system with a sell wand. Boom, boom, boom. $3 million, just like that. And then we found out later that when a vote party happens, we can actually make 1.2 times a multiplier on our sell. So we started taking advantage of that later. So this is the point at which I finished my armor. So there was this dude who... So basically, Kratos 2 is like super rare on the server for some reason. No one could get it, and then some dude got Kratos 2. It literally, I was grinding for hours of XP, and I couldn't get Kratos 2, and this guy got it. So I showed it off in the chat for 150k. I was like, this is dumb. Look at my chest plate. So boom, Come on. Yep. This is when I was still missing health boost, which I ended up getting for 50k per or something. It was really nice. But look at all the buffs on the left. That's what custom enchants do on the server for you. They're basically potion effects beyond saturation, making you not have to eat. They're just potion effects. It's not that bad. The sword enchant has like life steal. That's about it. It's not too crazy. It's not too much custom enchants. It's not crazy. Like speed and stuff isn't bad. The permutation regen is kind of nice, but it's okay. The server's fine. But yeah, we needed full Prot 6. I'm still missing the boots. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you guys are new. Make sure to hit that little bell to receive a little extra piece of notification. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Factions, where we start raiding. Or I talk about our base layout. I don't know. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Our actual base layout or the or raiding.